Good evening, students. This is Ravi Kumar, Assistant Professor of English, Government Degree College, Nirmal. Now, as a part of this YouTube video lessons, today we are going to discuss one another new grammar item, that is yes. Now, this grammar item that today I am going to discuss with you is a prescribed question for the undergraduate English course, prescribed for second year for fourth semester students. Okay, this is the question that will be asked in the examination under section A as question D. What is this? What type of the question is asked under section A and question D for second year students in fourth semester? That is sentence arrangement. Okay, what is this sentence arrangement? How the question will be asked in the examination and how to answer this question. We are going to see all these things in this video today. Now first let me show you how the question will be asked under this section A and question B. Now I am going to show you a slide or a picture from the question paper directly, from a previous question paper. See this one. Yeah. Now this is the question paper for second year and fourth semester students. In section A, in question D, question will be asked like this: write grammatically correct sentences with the given jumbled words. Okay, 5 questions will be given. Each question carries 1 mark, total 5 marks. Now you see, under this head, if you see the first question, there are some words which are jumbled, and then what we have to do, or the students has to do, is that they have to rearrange all these words, all these jumbled words, to make a meaningful sentence that should be grammatically correct. In this way, there is no choice for you. You have to attempt all these 5 questions. For each question you will get only 1 mark. Okay, so this is the nature of the question that is asked in the examination. Now in the upcoming video you are going to get an idea how to answer this type of questions. Firstly, I am going to explain you what are these actually, how a sentence can be built by rearranging the jumbled words. Is there any principle, or is there any procedure, or is there any identification for that? Okay, all these things I am going to explain you in the next video. Okay, in next slides. Now you see, now I would like to explain you that item by taking a simple example. Now you see, I have given you 3 words which are jumbled. This is not a sentence because it is not giving any sense, so that it is not a sentence. There are 3 words, 1, 2, 3. What are they? 1, reads. 2, Ravi. 3, a book. Okay, so these 3 are the words given in a jumbled manner. We have to rearrange them to make a meaningful sentence. If you want to make the jumbled words into a meaningful sentence, first of all, let us identify the parts of speech of the given jumbled words. Okay, now what is the first word? Reads. What is the parts of speech of reads? Yes, I have given here. It is a verb. What is second word? Ravi. What is Ravi? Of course, it is a noun, but it is acting as a subject. Okay, right? So the thing you have to do is what word might be the subject and what word might be the object and what is the verb. If you identify these three, then you can arrange them in subject, verb, object order. Okay, so in order to do that, we are going to identify what word may be the subject. Here it is Ravi. And what is a book? Third word, it is obviously an object. Okay, so here the sequence is verb, subject, object. Okay, na? Verb, subject, object. But the original sentence pattern in English, it should be subject, verb, object. Okay, now let us make like that. What is the subject? Two is the subject. What is the verb? One is the verb. What is the object? Three is the object. Okay, so this 1 2 3 should be arranged as 2 1 3. If you arrange that like 2 1 3, then it is going to become like this. What is 2? 2 is subject, 1 is verb, and 3 is object. Subject, verb, object. Then what is the subject? Ravi. What is the verb? Reads. What is the object? A book. So now it has become Ravi reads a book. This is a grammatically correct, meaningful sentence. Okay? Yes. So what we have done so far here, simply we identified what might be the subject in the given jumbled words and what might be the object and what is the verb, and then we arranged them in SVO order. Okay, so this is quite simple and a common sentence. Sometimes the sentence or the words may be more. Okay, then how to tackle like that? Now let's see the second sentence. Reads Ravi a book, son of Shyam, sorry. So how many words are there? 4 words are there. Now we know already 3 words in our previous slide. We know 1 2 3. What is one verb? What is 2? Subject. What is 3? Object. And what is this 4? Son of Satyam, son of Shyam, sorry. Who is son of Shyam? Ravi is son of Shyam. Okay, so this fourth part, son of Shyam, is qualifying whom? Ravi. Okay, so what is Ravi? Ravi is the subject. Ravi is the subject. That's why this fourth part is called as subject qualifier. What is it? Say once again, what is it? It is a subject qualifier. Okay, now try to rearrange them. Yes. Now generally, first what should be there in a sentence? Subject should be there. So 2 should come first. After that 2, after subject, if there is a subject qualifier in the given jumbled words, then it should come immediately after the subject. Okay, this is the rule. What is the rule? If there is a subject qualifier in the given jumbled words, then it should come immediately after the subject. So is there any subject qualifier in the given jumbled words? Yes. What is that? Part 4, son of Shyam. Okay, so first we have to write the subject, that is 2, and then we have to write the subject qualifier. If it is there, you have to write. If it is not there, leave it. Okay, so that is 4, 2, 4, and then what? Obviously verb, that is 1, and then lastly object, that is 3. So if you rearrange this 1 2 3 4 into a meaningful sentence, then it will become 2 4 1 3. What is this? 2 subject, 4 subject qualifier, 1 verb, 3 object. So now the sentence has become Ravi, son of Sham, reads a book. Okay, this is a meaningful sentence. Now this example is somewhat different to the first example. We have added some additional information. Now let us take one more case. Third one. See this one. In this example also there are 4 words. Reads Ravi a book. Sorry, 5 words are there. Son of Sham, hurriedly. 5 are there. Hurriedly. Okay. So we know up to 4. 1 2 3 4 we know. We have arranged them in previous slide. But here one another additional word is given, that is hurriedly. What is hurriedly actually? Can you guess what is the parts of speech of this word hurriedly? Yes. We know that if a word ending in ly, then we can guess that it might be an adverb. Okay, an adverb. Hurriedly is what? Hurriedly is an adverb. Okay. Adverb. This adverb is nothing but what adverb will do? Adverb will qualify a verb. So that's why this fifth part in this jumbled word group is called as verb qualifier. Okay. So in these jumbled words there are 2 qualifiers. One is subject qualifier, that is part 4, son of Sham, and there is another qualifier, that is a verb qualifier, that is part 5. Okay, so how to arrange this into a meaningful one? Yeah, the rule is telling us that previously I explained you that if there is a subject qualifier, then it should come immediately after the subject. Obviously, if there is a verb qualifier, then it should come immediately after the verb. Okay, getting me? Yeah, so that's why try to rearrange them. First, what should be there? Subject should be there. What is subject? 2. Then what should be there? Subject qualifier. What is that? 4. Then what should be there? Verb. What is the number? 1 2 4 1. And then what is verb qualifier? 5 2 4 1 5. And lastly the object, that is 2 4 1 5 3. 2 4 1 5 3. If we rearrange the jumbled words 1 2 3 4 5 into a meaningful sentence, then it will become 2 4 1 5 3. Okay, the sentence will become like this: Ravi, son of Sham, reads hurriedly a book. Reads hurriedly a book. Okay, now let's move on. This is the 4th example where there is additional word is added. Okay, now in this example there are 6 words. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. The 6th word is the new word added to the previous example. Now you see, what is the first word? Reads. Second, Ravi. Third, the book. Fourth, son of Sham. Fifth, hurriedly. Sixth, given by me. Given by me. Okay, right. So try to identify what might be the subject. Number 2. Is there any subject qualifier? Yes. What is that? 4. And what is the verb? 1. Is there verb qualifier? Yes. What is that? Number 5. What is the object? The book is the object. Is there any object qualifier? Yes. What is that? Given by me, number 6. Okay. So now, as you know already, first we have to keep the subject and then subject qualifier and then verb, then verb qualifier, then lastly object. If object qualifier is there, then it comes at the end of the sentence. Okay. Now, as per this information, if you want to rearrange these jumbled words 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then it will become like 2, 4, 1, 5, 3, 6. 2, 4, 1, 5, 3, 6. What is 2? Subject. 4, subject qualifier. 1, verb. 5, verb qualifier. 3, object. 6, object qualifier. Okay. Now, if we read the sentence 2, 4, 1, 5, 3, 6, it will be like this. Ravi, son of Sham, reads hurriedly a book given by me. Okay. What I have given? A book I have given. What is a book? Object. That's why given by me is representing what? Representing the object. So that's why this given by me is object qualifier. Okay. So by the end of this slide, I would like to tell you that the thumb rule to rearrange the jumbled words is first to try to identify the subject. Most often the subject might be a or will be a or should be a noun or else a pronoun. Okay. So generally these, if it is a noun, then it begins an capital letter. So that's why try to identify that is the subject. Okay. Now keep the subject first. If you identify the subject first, then you are successful 50%. Right. After subject identification, then try to identify is there any subject qualifier. If it is there, keep it that beside the subject. If it is not there, then go to whether there is a verb in the given jumbled sentences. Okay. So first subject, then subject qualifier, and then verb. After identifying the verb, then try to see is there any verb qualifier. It's nothing but adverb. Is it there in the given jumbled words? If it is there, place that after the verb. Okay. Now first subject, subject qualifier, verb, verb qualifier, then lastly identify the object. Okay. After identifying the object, your work has been done, but in some sentences an objective qualifier will be given, so keep the object qualifier at the end. Okay. So this is enough for you to identify what might be the correct answer for the jumbled words. Okay. Now shall we move on? Yes. Based on the information I provided to you, now I am going to give you this exercise. Okay. Try to note down this and then rearrange them into a meaningful sentence. Okay. Now I am going to read out the first one. There are 6 jumbled words. They are 1, was, 2, her, 3, impressed, 4, I, 5, honesty, 6, by. Okay. Was, her, impressed, I, honesty, by. Okay. So these are the jumbled words. Try to rearrange them into a meaningful sentence. Okay, by the information that I have provided you so far. What you have to do? Yes, you know. Please do that. I'll give you 1 minute. 1 minute for this question. Rearrange that into a meaningful sentence. Yes, I think you are on your way. Yes, identify the subject. Very good, identified. Yes, is there any subject qualifier? No verb. Is there any verb qualifier? Object. What is the object? Is there any object qualifier? Okay. Yes, I think you almost did it. Now check your answer. Yeah, it should be 413625. What is for? Honesty. Yes. Sorry. Yes. Honesty. One was honesty was honesty was honesty was 3. No, what is this 4? 4 is I. Sorry, I. Yeah. Subject is I. Now next one was I was. I was. Then verb should be there. Okay. Auxiliary is there, no? Then main verb. I was 3. Yeah. Impressed. I was impressed. I was impressed by what? I was impressed. I was impressed by what? 2. Her honesty. I was impressed by her honesty. I was impressed by her honesty. Okay, well done. Now let's move on to next example. See this one. Abandon, we ship to the had. To the had. Okay, here also 6 words are there. Yeah, try to rearrange them. Word 1 is abandon, 2 is we, 3 is ship, 4 is to, 5 is the, 6 is had. Okay, noted down. Trying? Are you trying? Yes. Now, shall I move on? Yes. The right answer is 264153. What is 2? We. The sentence is beginning with we. What we did? We 6 had. We had. Fourth, we had to. We had to abandon. We had to abandon. Fifth one, the Last three, ship. We have to abandon the ship. We had to abandon the ship. Okay, did it? Very good. Yeah, keep it up. Now let's move on to the this one. There are also 6 jumbled words. They are to was leave immediately told she. Okay, to was leave immediately told she. Okay, 1 is to, 2 is was, 3 leave, 4 immediately, 5 told, 6 she. Do it. Yes. This is the right answer. 625134. What is 6? She. So the sentence is beginning with pronoun. She. What is 2? She was. She was 5. Told. She was told. What she was told? She was told 2. She was told 1. What is 1? Told 2. She was told to leave. 3. Leave. Leave. Leave is the verb. Leave immediately. Verb qualifier. Immediately. Verb qualifier. You see? So here the sentence is ending in verb qualifier. Okay? No object. No object. Okay? Subject is there. No subject qualifier. Verb is there. Verb qualifier is there. Okay? Right. Let's move on to the next. Yeah. Here also 6 are there. Try to do. Yes. The right answer is 513642. Okay. What is 5? 5. The weather. The weather is. The weather is. 6. Very. The weather is very hot. Weather is very hot today. Okay. Right. Next. Yeah. Ignored warning many signs people the. 6 words are there. First one is ignored. Second warning. 3 many. 4 signs. 5 people. 6 the. Yes, this is 351624. What is 3? The sentence is beginning in 3. 1 2 3. Many people. 5 people. Many people ignored. What they ignored? Ignored the warning. Many people ignored the warning signs. Say this. Here also 6 words are. He is living, he greatest poet, the. Do it. It is simple, I think. Yes. The answer is 316425. What is 3? He. Here also the sentence is beginning with a pronoun he is. He is what? The. 6. He is the 1 2 3 4. He is the greatest living poet. He is the greatest living poet. He is the greatest living poet. Say this one. Supported, he claims friends his fully. 6. Okay, number 1 is supported, 2 is he, 3 claims, 4 friends, 5 his, 6 fully. Yeah, the right answer is 216543. What is 2? He 6 fully. He fully 1 supported. He fully supported 5. 1 2 3 4. He fully supported his friends' claims. He fully supported his friends' claims. Okay, whose claims? Friends' claims. Okay, friends is object, claims is object qualifier. Okay, in this sentence there is object qualifier. Okay, there is no subject qualifier. Subject is there, verb is there, object qualifier. Okay, he supported fully. Okay, and then verb qualifier is also there. Okay, subject, verb qualifier, object qualifier. Okay. This one, escaped many jail the criminals from. Yes, the right answer is 21251643. 2 1 2 3 2. Many 1 2 3 4. Many criminals. One escaped from the jail. Many criminals escaped from the jail. Okay, right. Now note down these two. Needs very the he money urgently. Its answer is 4. He 1 needs. He needs very urgently the money. Okay, next, killing bridge people collapsed for the. 624153. 1 2 3 4 5 6. The bridge collapsed. killing 4 people. Okay, so again we have come to the previous question paper. Now I am going to show you again this slide. Please note down all these 5 questions and to try to answer these which have been given in the previous examination. Okay, right, please note down. So far we discussed clearly how to rearrange the jumbled sentences into a meaningful sentence. Okay, right, first to identify subject, then subject qualifier, verb qualifier, object and object qualifier. Okay, so this is very easy, right? Okay, please note down. Yes, thank you.